The first speaker from the afterlife says his name was Isaac Watson, the Jewish son of a Polish immigrant. He says that he had a tremendous sense of relief after he passed out of this life because of his health struggles. This is the actual audio of his explanation recorded during a Leslie Flint session. To return to the voiceovers that are clearer and easier to understand, click on the link.
As a matter of fact, I had enough of your world when I was there, one way and another. A very unsuccessful marriage. I wasn't a fit man, my health wasn't good, and I had long illness. And I was very glad to leave your world altogether. Since I've been here, I've changed a lot of my views. But I suppose it is that one gets so adjusted to a new life, with all its many interests and the many attractions that there are in all sorts of ways. So gradually, particularly if you've been unhappy as I was on earth, for various very good reasons, you're very glad to forget it all and settle here and take an interest in life. And now I've become so immersed in music that perhaps that accounts for one of the reasons why I've never been drawn back to earth, in that I'm so happy in my life here, in music in particular, that I do not feel the need or the urge to come back. And I'm sure there must be thousands, millions like me, and I'm sure that perhaps for some it is a good thing to return.
In this second recording from a Leslie Flint session, a woman named Jenny Wilson describes how she died in childbirth with her first child, and she found herself and her baby alive and well in the afterlife. In this recording, she describes her body's death as a beautiful experience, bringing her into the realms of happiness with her baby. She begins by describing what happened when she arrived in the afterlife.
And I was told that I had arrived, that it all was well, and there was nothing to worry about it anymore, that this would be my home, I would be looked after in the child, and that this would be made up to me for all the unhappiness I know, and that this would be my future place, and this is their life. Just be patient, and leave everything to us. Just close your eyes and lose yourself. Just be quiet and at peace. And when you come round later, we'll tell you more about everything. But this is not the right now, but just know that you've come home and you're safe. And so is the baby. Oh, it's most wonderful. It was as if in some way this beautiful experience, as you say, I had with this beautiful man. And I was told afterwards that this was the Christ manifesting himself as he does. That's the way they put it. And I don't see many of these things and words and things manifesting, they called it, his spirit to those who were coming from the darkness into the light and were being received into the realms of spiritual love. And that this was my reception, they called it, and that all was well. I wasn't to be unhappy anymore, and that my child and I had been given new life in the realms of happiness, as they called it. But it's natural, and it's now not different doing about being born, which is a kind of way you see, in a way it was again. It's like being born again. We were told in the old days in the churches. But of course it's natural, nothing unnatural or strange. No one need worry. I'm beautifully happy, and I'm very much, well, I'm very much more advanced, I suppose, now, obviously. But you did ask me to talk about it, so that's why I'm trying to get on to my thoughts on reality, you see.
A third speaker from the afterlife named Lilian Baylis was an English theatrical producer and founder of a ballet company. She helped her aunt, Emma Cons, operate the Royal Victoria Hall and Coffee Tavern, which she converted into the Old Vic Theatre after Cons' death in 1912. In this audio recording, Baylis explains that she no sooner found herself dead than she realized she was really alive. Language, she explains, is useless in trying to describe her new conditions.
Never asked you to describe how you find yourself in the past very well.
Oh, I found myself, I didn't lose myself, I think about having fun. I was almost the full perfection of my faculty. And as far as I was concerned, I was no longer just from the dead, and I was alive. I was still not aware of what was going on. And I didn't find it an unpleasant experience at all. I found myself very much in life as soon as I indulged it. And the sorrow of the soul that I learned came flooding into people in this thing. It wasn't a dull moment all along the line.
A woman named Mary Ann Ross came through in a Leslie Flint session. Just after she died, she thought her death experience was just like a beautiful dream. Her dog and a suitor she had turned down were there waiting for her. She described beautiful poppies growing in the afterlife, and she assures the listeners that no one needs to fear about the death experience at the end of this life.
It was a difficult room. It was full of light. So I could see what was the street around. There's my mother, and my father, and my brother who died many years before, and Lily. She was a friend, one of my few friends that died only 2 weeks. She was all alone. And I thought I was having a dream about the people. And at this moment, she came, and she put her arms around me, and she kissed me on the face, and it was warm and real. And when I came, she kissed me too, and I took my hand, and the next thing I know, it was as if I was floating through the window, and then everything went black. I don't remember a thing until I woke up, and I was in the bed, in a very nice room, with rafters and beams and things, like an old house. But it was cozy and friendly in the sun, as I thought was shining through the window. And there was my mother, but she did not look the same as when I saw her in the dream, as I thought. She looked young, as I'd seen her in the pictures that used to hang in my bedroom when she was married many years before. And she had a white dress, and she had a black wool ribbon in her hair. It's still like I've seen her in every picture. When I was very young, we used to have a little collection of old photos that Mother kept in the frame. And it was just as if I'd seen her as she was then. And she said to me that I was all right, and that I had nothing to worry about, and I wasn't going back. And I thought this was just a dream. And then she said, no, it's not a dream, it's real. You're alive now. You're not to worry about anything. And she said, son, you're really recovered over this eventuality. You meet all sorts of people, but you have to know when you'll be there, when you will know. I could not quite see and understand, I could not realize that I'd finished what I was doing. It was that beautiful dream. And there was a dog jumped on my bed, and this really gave me a fright in a way.
Not that I was afraid of dogs, they're always fond of animals. But this was the dog that we had many years ago that my father adored and that was killed by a cat many years ago when I was in my 20s, I suppose. And this dog before the Easter. And you know, to see it was jump on this bed, startle me. I just couldn't realize it. So I was in a costume. Animals here too. I thought, well, listen, you know, I just couldn't understand that if one is dead, as my mother said, that the animals too. And she said, oh, that's nothing. She said, out in the yard. She said, you'll see a lot of other animals too. I just couldn't think to this tour. I couldn't believe, you know, when you've been brought up as I was, there was a vicious way of life, you know. You didn't automatically begin to think of animals being in heaven. Then again, I thought it was too natural to be heaven. I thought it would be quite different, and that it would all be, you know, like one sees in pictures and religious books, you know, angels and wings and all sorts of, you know, this didn't seem right. I thought it must be a dream or a big heart. But no, I don't know how long I must have been in this bed, but I know that I felt different. I felt as if I was light as air. And I was curious about myself, and I said I'd like to see myself in the mirror. And my mother laughed at me, and she said, we don't have mirrors here. Mirrors are not necessary. You can see yourself when you know yourself. You don't have to look into a mirror to see how you look or how you are. I didn't understand this at all, but all I know that I felt so different about the room, and my body's been light, and I just felt as if I could get up and dance around the room. But my mother said, no, not for a moment. You just wait a wee while, you see. Dying. No one needs worry about it at all. It's the most wonderful experience. And, of course, at first it's a shock. But you soon get over that. And if you know about it beforehand, you know what it's good. It's a great help. I didn't used to see, and a lot of people don't. And they don't realize what they're doing for that. Takes them a little while to understand it.
These people speaking from the afterlife all describe how elated they were to realize they were still alive after their bodies had died. That is the response everyone speaking from the afterlife gives when they communicate to us about their transitions. The transition to the next life is easy and painless, and all people enter a wonderful realm where we will have reunions with our loved ones who have preceded us. We know without a doubt that we will all come to the end of this life, but we will never die.